Good morning, everyone. This is the weekly futures overview for this coming week, March 15th. It's about 10:30 in the morning. And I'm going to start over here with gold. And you can see that we have actually violated the ATR and we're reaching up for this congestion dot. I do think it will come back and test to make sure that there is support for that to go up. And if they find support and the buyers do come in, I think we could actually go up to this, at least the green line, which is around 1168. We may even go as high as 1200 on gold this week. On the crude oil inventories, I do think right now it is in an area that may support price to go up. We also see that the ADX is at 84, so that tells me we could at least see a retracement to around $45. And if that area turns around and decides to support price, we could see crude go as high as about 47.50. On the Dow Jones, you can see that we have hit an area of resistance here. I do think we will more than likely come back down and try to test this area, although it may actually break this area sometime this week. I do anticipate seeing about 17,800 this week, but we do have a lot of rate announcements this week, including the Fed rates. So be careful about that. Same thing on the ES. You see that this area is actually acting as resistance right now. So that tells me we may come back down and test these areas to make sure that they support price. If they do support price, we could go to 2055 to 2060 area. On the NASDAQ, you also see that they came up and actually tested this area, and it was very weak buying. So I think they will at least come back and test these areas here to see if there is support for price to go up. If there is support for price to go up, the first area that it will test is around 43.40. So that's what I would be anticipating on the NASDAQ. Over on the Aussie, you can see that we're in the middle of a retracement back to the ATR. If this ATR does not hold, it will continue up to about 76.20. You would need to read the volume at that area. Over on the British pound, you can see that we have made a magenta peak. It has retraced. There is an area of resistance at 4,900, but until it flips this ATR and test it for support, I would only be looking at shorts. Pretty much the same thing on the Euro 45-minute chart. You can see that we had an area that actually acted as resistance. It has moved down. It will retrace back to around 0540. Now, if that area is broken, it will probably go to this blue line and maybe even the green line, but you're going to have to see buyers come in, okay? Without the buying, without the testing of support, I would only be looking at short positions on the euro. That's the weekly overview. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful time trading, and I look forward to seeing you in the trading room on Tuesday and Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time.